You really, you really do want me to toss that for you, don't you? Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your monthly message, August 2020 or beyond, whenever the universe nudges you to watch. This is indeed a timeless message, so whether you watch it directly at the upload time or sometime after, I hope that it reaches you when you need to hear it most. So I have tarot, and I also have oracle cards for you, and I'm going to be starting off with an oracle card to kind of act as your focal energy. Normally with my zodiac readings I will do a general message for each sign, but this time around I figured, you know what, let's focus on love. I've never really done that for each zodiac sign before, so this will be a first, right? So let's go ahead and get into this for you. These are general readings, so keep that in mind also when you're watching. Can't possibly expect to connect with everybody, but we're going to ask for love messages for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see if we can get one card to see what the focal energy is for you for this monthly message in regards to love, maybe romance, relationships, partnerships. Let's see. One card for you, Cancer, as your focal energy for this monthly message. Okay, so it says retreat. It says it's a time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Let's see if we can get 3 cards to give us a little insight into this. Three tarot cards, please. Love messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, well that whole thing wanted to flip over, but not quite. Okay. All right, so we have the Judgment energy. We have the King of Wands, so it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, Cancer, what I'm getting from this is that there is a need to maybe get away. The retreat energy can definitely talk about disconnecting. A lot of times when it comes up in readings, it talks about taking a break, a silent moment. It's a non-action card. You kind of separate yourself from something or someone, and you kind of, I almost want to say decompress. So I don't know if some of you maybe need to kind of clear your energy away from something or someone, maybe even away from friends and family, right? Maybe it's not even about just the romance aspect, but maybe it's just in regards to people in general. Maybe the reason why I'm picking up that specifically is because this 10 of Wands is here, and a lot of times when the 10 of Wands is here, you get this energy of feeling bogged down or having a lot on your plate, a lot on your shoulders, and there's a need to kind of release that burden or responsibility. You could be having too much on your plate at the moment with the 10 of Wands. It's just too much to deal with. So it's like, okay, let me get away from people and situations, maybe even a certain someone over here with this Knight of Wands, or I'm sorry, King of Wands. So the Judgment energy does talk about needing to release some things and to shed maybe a situation from the past. So that's why I'm getting the vibe also that you could be distancing yourself from someone or deciding, you know what, I need a time out from a situation with a person because it's too much on me right now to deal with, and I just can't cope. I can't deal. Maybe it's best to kind of remove my energy at the moment in order to get my head on straight. So you could literally be saying to a King of Wands person, maybe you even have King of Wands energy somewhere in your chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But you could be saying to a specific someone, look, how about we take a break? I need to kind of clear my space, and I need to get my head on straight. And you know what? That's a healthy thing to do, especially if you're overworked, if you have a lot on your mind, if you feel that something is a yoke or too much of a heavy burden on you right now. If you are retreating from a situation or from someone, that's also part of self-care. So it does feel like you may need to do that in order to really consider what your path is in regards to a situation, maybe with someone. With this Judgment card, it's really asking for like a release or the shedding of something. This is usually my rebirth card, my renewal card. It's that Phoenix rising from the ashes energy. It's also a reinvention of yourself. So when it comes to matters of the heart or dealings with people, you may need to take that time out from someone or from a situation to maybe reconsider what you want moving forward. The 10 is an energy of completion, a close of a cycle. So you're transitioning into one phase of being into another. And oftentimes that's going to require a quiet time to think, to contemplate, to meditate, to really find out what you desire. And I say that the desire aspect because of the King of Wands. It's an energy that normally knows what it wants. It goes after what it wants. So it kind of feels like a big old reset. So not only retreat, but reset is what I'm getting from this for you, Cancer. And yeah, with the Judgment, you're going to be awake to some things. You're going to be able to see things in a different light. I also feel with the Judgment energy. A lot of times this card will come in to say that, you're not who you were even just 5 days ago, let alone a month ago. It's like we're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing and shedding old aspects of ourselves. And oftentimes that is necessary. And when we shed all that weight off our shoulders, we are a little bit more free for it. So this feels like, Cancer, as far as people, places, things in general, you're going through a process of shedding, of peeling off the old, right, from the Judgment energy, and waking up to a new version of you. And it kind of feels like the new version of you, Cancer, is not really, maybe for whatever reason, for some of you, this is feeling like a specific few of you, this is really feeling like the new version of you is not what perhaps other people want to see from you. Like the new version of Cancer, right, perhaps does not agree with what those people want in your surroundings from you. But this is a matter of, what, Cancer, if it's not working for you, if let's say the new reinvented version of yourself does not align with the people around you, then it's a matter of, with the 10 of Wands, dropping the weight. Right? Dropping the dead weight, like removing things and situations and people from your life that really aren't serving the journey moving forward. They're not helping you, edifying, lifting you up. If the new version of you does not really, if they're not really happy with this new reinvented version of you, then it's maybe time to kick those people to the curb. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this. And also this retreat energy is saying, look, it's time to disconnect from things, people, places that really aren't lifting you up in some way. If they're not happy with the reinvented version of you, then, maybe you don't need those people in your path anymore. And that's what I feel this 10 of Wands is. Like, you're dropping this old weight. You're probably seeking out what moves you and what makes you feel good in the process. Because this is feeling like you may not be able to go back to the old version of you after you've been forged in fire so many times. You can't unsee, you can't unknow. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So that's kind of what this is feeling like, Cancer. This is a full-on reinvention of you, and in the midst of retreating, taking a time out for yourself, caring for yourself a little bit more, you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing what you want, what you don't want. And if that means the picture of your future doesn't fit certain people in it, well, you know, so be it, I guess, because maybe those people or those situations don't fit where you're going now or where you're going next, you see. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So let's see if we can get three little clarifiers here. Okay, so desire. Let's see if we can get two more. All right, widow and the house. Okay, so what this is saying to me right off the bat, that desire card is like, you're desiring more. You're desiring more than what you have or what you're experiencing right now in a certain situation. The widow is leaving something behind, right? She has to. She's shedding the past. She's learning to release the past. Sometimes she struggles to let go of things, but nonetheless, it's something that she knows she has to do, especially if it comes down to stability, okay, to her own stability. The house is where you feel safe. Your house is your haven. Okay, it's your sense of security and stability, your comfort zone. So if you're going to gain stability and a strong foundation within yourself, you're going to have to shed some things and let some things go. Because right here, your future's on the horizon. You're looking out into the distance and you're seeing that there's more than what you're experiencing right now. You might be wanting more when it comes to love and relationships, and maybe the situation that you're in maybe isn't giving you the best that it could be giving. So at the end of the day, it's like, I need to disconnect from that. I got to retreat from that. I got to drop that baggage or let that go, situation go. I got to free myself from it and heal myself from it, because I desire and want more for myself. Because something has been like a weight on your shoulder over here, and that something is what needs to let go in order to restabilize over here. So let's see if we can get a playing card, a little bit more detail. It's like removing the yoke so you can breathe, right? It's like if there's a weight on your chest, it's like lifting that off of you so you can breathe again. Let's see. One more card. Oh, I almost flipped over. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Your success, your achievement. Okay, Six of Wands is all about triumph over adversity. So you, Cancer, are going to be overcoming many things. After you release, let go, reinvent yourself, focus on you, maybe pursue your passions, your desires. After you let something go, it feels like once you let this go, you restabilize yourself. You're going to be all the better for it with the Six of Wands energy. So it kind of feels like there's really nothing holding you down or holding you back. Not only that, if you're releasing something, again, it may not even be a person. It could just be a simple mindset or way of thinking or way of approaching, you know, your circumstances. You're changing or shifting something major in you or in your environment. That Judgment energy is a transitionary card. So you're going from one phase of a journey to another, and in the process of that journey, you're releasing a lot of things, maybe a lot of people, but it's all so that way you can restabilize yourself and, you know, achieve things, achieve your own personal goals and successes. So you can be the best version of you that you can be here with that Six of Wands. Let's see if we can get some final oracles here. We got one that already fell out. Okay. One more. Okay. All right, let's start with this one first. Okay, there you go. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles, and I had explained that you're in the midst of a transition here, right? When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Well, I think it's going to lead you to better things. So don't resist the transition or the changes that you need to make to better yourself and your, your situation. All right, look at that balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Absolutely. Maybe, again, the idea of balance over here, needing to stabilize yourself, right? Stability and balance is also what I was getting from that. So, all right, it says forgiveness. It says stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yeah, over here, she's dreaming and she's imagining. She's desiring more for herself, right? So yeah, this is with the Judgment energy, it's definitely about letting the past go. The Widow is the same energy over here, letting the past go, focusing on maybe forward movement and the other things that you want for yourself. Forgive people, situations, what you didn't know, right? And what, just, it's almost like forgive you, them, what you didn't know at the time. Because again, you can't change what's already happened. You can only focus on forward motion and movement forward, right? So I'm going to leave you here. Cancer, this is your reading. Hope you're well and safe wherever you are. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification as well so you never miss a video. And it also helps support this channel if I didn't say that already. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is check me out on Etsy, see what readings I have available, and you could book a reading whenever you feel guided to. So much love and blessings to you wherever you are. Take care and keep shining.